Well, I just can't wait for the timer. If you can hear me, please let me know that, okay? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not interested to take this entry, but it's kind of came here to say good night. Good night, brother. Just don't forget about the 15-minute chart. It's 50-50. 50-50. The power of the cute woman. Just came here to say good night. Good night, Ketan. Yeah, brother, thank you. The penguin will be happy for sure. Oh, man, it's not kind of that. Happy wife, happy penguin. I don't have any wife, whatever. So if you remember, this is that sell side liquidity from the morning session. This low and that low, they were relatively equal lows. Market has taken that relatively equal lows. This constant from hourly chart, still it is respecting. So I will just wait for immediate reaction. If within three candle price come over here, then only then I will go for that. But again, this is 50-50 because just look over here to the 15-minute chart, okay? So if you look over here to the 15-minute chart, market has taken all the buy side liquidity. Very nice market structure shift toward the sell side. This is the fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. It can hold the price, send it back lower. This obvious liquidity. This is the obvious liquidity. So it can go for that. If I get stopped out over there, I will immediately change my bias, take the sell. So this is kind of situation where I actually immediately change the bias and go for another direction. This is that type of situation. Primarily my intention is market will go higher. Still I'm thinking that market will go higher. I will be in the market already. Okay, so over there I am not waiting to touch over there. I'll be there already. Here I will take 11-12 handle risk for near about 42 handle. Yeah, so near about 42 handle I will take that 12 handle risk. At the same time I will keep in my mind this last fair value gap. So if it is more than one handle, I will take a partial around here. So after 16 handle I will take a partial and I will put my stop loss to the break even. As I told, I am not interested to touch the fair value gap. When it is very near to that fair value gap, I'm already in the market. So as I told, please try to take entry close approximately. Again, this is 50-50, not a perfect setup, but still I believe that it will work and market will go higher because this fall is clearly a Judas swing, a clear Judas swing, which has taken this sell side liquidity. Still, I believe that Wednesday and Thursday narrative, that means market take the sell side liquidity, go for the buy side liquidity. Still, I believe that. At the same time, this is, as I told at the morning session, highly volatile consolidation. So just look at this 15-minute chart. See this consolidation. then this is highly volatile consolidation. Now don't you believe me? Let me explain that from there. Market went higher, went lower, take the buy side liquidity, take the sell side liquidity. It should go for the buy side liquidity again. Okay? So this is highly volatile consolidation. Still, I believe that market will go for the this buy side liquidity, at least for this buy side liquidity, because this is clear a Judah swing around the starting of the PM session. So PM session like 9:30 Judah swing. So this is that Judah swing. If market failed to take that sell side liquidity in that type of situation, I wouldn't look for a buy. Instead of that, I would look for a sell. I gave market time over here to make sure where it wants to go. When it has made this obvious liquidity, after taking the liquidity, this is the obvious liquidity. Market tried one time, two time. This is the third time where market tried to take that obvious liquidity but failed to break the constant constant from hourly chart. So it's a clear sign that market is going higher for some kind of buy side liquidity or to make an imbalance to balanced. As I told, if I would in this trade more than one contract, this is my partial level. I have to take the partial over there. That area, if it can touch that area, I have to take a partial, because this last fair value gap can make sure that, oh no, I don't want to go higher, rather you were wrong absolutely. So I would love to go lower. This all just to make sure that you are in the drop. That's why I I built over there a fair value gap, and I'm gonna use that imbalance for reversing for this obvious liquidity. That is why you have to take an partial. If you get opportunity, you have to take the partial over there. If you don't get it, you have nothing to do. You have to just let it hit your stop loss. So 11 handle, 12 handle stop loss, you have to take that stop loss. Again, this is absolutely 50-50. The reason is 15-minute chart over here. This 15-minute chart, this fair value gap, the bearish fair value gap, it can hold the price, send it back for the sell side liquidity. Absolutely, it can do that. It has that right to do that. But depending on the price action, depending on the narrative, depending on the uh, uh, what to say, I mean, liquidity taken, depending on everything, I'm pretty much sure that market will go higher and it will take that buy side liquidity. But it's not going to be a very simple run. It's gonna be a very difficult run. Beforehand, I was thinking that this breaker block, sorry here, that breaker block is going to hold the price, send it back for that buy side liquidity. I failed over there, so I mean I didn't take entry. I was just reading the price over there. But over here, I believe that market will go for the buy side liquidity. Okay, can come back little lower. Okay, it doesn't need to go lower. Okay. So yeah, that's all, brother, for the beginning. Uh, Ryan, Jen, why you are laughing, brother? Ravi, hi Ravi, how are you, brother? Hello to all folks, brothers and sisters. Thank you for welcoming everyone, Ryan. There is my Twitter link. If any of you are interested to join me in my Twitter, you are welcome. I'm growing in my Twitter, to be honest. I have now 978 followers over there. Would you look at 15-minute chart once, please? I'm watching this 15-minute chart, brother, and I told that it's 50-50. The reason is this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. It can stop the price, but as I told, depending on the narrative, depending on the price action, depending on the way actually Wednesday and Thursday works, depending on everything, this is a clear Judah swing, just a clear Judah swing or fake move. At the opening of the PM session, everyone will see this big move. So what they will do, they will keep taking sell, keep taking sell, because they are now thinking that market has already taken the all-time high. Now is the time to go for much more lower. That's why they are going to take the sell. I don't want to be the part with them. Instead of that, I would love to go against them. So in my opinion, this fair value gap is not going to hold the price from 15-minute chart. It's not going to hold the price. Instead of that, market will go higher. So here is my order block. Let's see if it can hold the price or not, or if it keep going lower. Again, if it hits my stop loss, I will take a loss. As I told you, it's absolutely a 50-50. If you're right, you are going to get a huge profit. If you're wrong, you are going to take a small loss. So you have to understand the fact over there. Now, if anyone has any confusion, you can ask me, okay? Why I am looking for buy? I think I gave you that answer, but still, if any of you are confused, you can ask me the question. Okay, it's broken, so I don't need it anymore as it's broken. I guess market will make another lower down close candle, then we will see. Can it go for the sell side liquidity? As I told you, if it hit my stop loss, I will immediately change my bias and I will take a sell. I will start to think that market is coming for this sell side liquidity. If it hit my stop loss, that means my stop loss is just below the breakaway gap. If the last fair value gap from 1-minute chart failed to hold the price, that means it's a clear sign that this bearish fair value gap is holding the price and sending it for the sell side liquidity. That will be a clear sign. So I will just immediately change my bias and I will look for a sell until here. So from there to there, if I get 12 handle loss, I will get 21 handle profit. Simple. Watching and learning. School. What is the reason for buy side liquidity? This buy side liquidity? Well, I don't have any reason because market if would love to go higher, it is going for that highest high, okay, for the extreme high. I just marked this one because from 1-minute chart it's clean buy side, I mean clean relatively equal highs. From there, two highs one after another, and still these highs are very near that high. This two high is built as a very strong liquidity by that high. That's why I have just marked that on, but initially that's my target. But if market really would love to go higher, this all-time high, it's gonna be triggered, this high, okay, that is going to be triggered. So right now market is trading the last parallel gap or the breakaway gap. All I would love to see the body close above the 50%. If the body close below the 50%, I'll just change my bias, I'll go for sell. Okay, it closed this thing, I got stopped out. I'll just wait to close this candle below this parallel gap. If it can close below this parallel gap, I'll go for sell. I'm not gonna take sell actually, but yeah, over there. And I also don't know it will give me any opportunity to take sell or not. I don't know that as well. But if it don't come back again to this parallel gap, I'm not gonna take that entry. That's for sure. It has to come back again to this parallel gap. I will take sell. Now, if you can say that this brother, this is actually a revenge trade. No, it's not revenge trade. It's called logic. The first logic is failed. The second logic should be working. Here I'm using this 15-minute logic now. This clean logic. I'm just gonna use that logic. Again, I really don't know it will give me the entry opportunity or not. But if it gives me the opportunity, I will go for that. It's called, now sometimes you will see even ICT also change his bias. I mean, he was looking for buy, got stopped out, he just changed the bias and go for sell. This is how I actually mark that. And it's easier for me to see the price like that way. Though I got just to remember that there was a 12 handle loss. So here, if it hit, I'll be able to take at least 21 handle. If it can come back again to this fair value gap, I'll be in the market. And my stop loss is over here. If it failed to reach until this fair value gap, the very recent fair value gap market has made over there, I will just miss that rate here, this fair value gap. Okay, I'm on the I'm on the trade now. I'm on the trade now. Okay, why I just changed my mind from this fair value gap to new fair value gap? Because basically when market close below that fair value gap, most of the time it doesn't make another fair value gap. But if it makes another fair value gap, you should not wait to trade that fair value gap. Instead of that, the very recent fair value gap market has made, you should leave that fair value gap, not this one. Okay, just the recent fair value gap market has made, you have to believe that fair value gap is going to work. That's why you should mark the recent fair value gap, not this one. Where did I put my stop loss? I just covered this new fair value gap and this fair value gap. Both of the fair value gap I just covered by my stop loss. So here stop loss is for 8 handle, and yeah, that's all. Okay, so if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna take overall 20 handle loss. If it works, I'm going to be 9 handle profit. So even if it's just a one contract, near about $200 profit. So that's all. At the same time, I will just mark it over there, the 4-hour fair value gap high. So I will go until that 4-hour fair value gap high. If you're finding value, okay, Marty Novotny, go for buy. Yeah, please go for buy. I will add on more over there. To this order block, I will add one more. So I will put another thing over there, and in this entry, I will just cover this fair value gap. So here, here. Again, brother, it's not an invitation to take entry. If you love my analysis, you are welcome. If you don't love it, just ignore it. Okay, just don't blame me. I told you everything at the beginning what can happen. As the beginning I told, if I get stopped out over here, I'm gonna take sell. I'm just going to change my bias. Why? I have already explained. Because in that type of situation, this 15-minute bearish fair value gap is going to work, and it is going to take that sell side liquid. Okay, so that's going to happen. So I will just change my bias immediately. So please don't blame me for your win or for your loss. It's what you should learn from here. You should learn when and how you should change your bias. This is how you should change your bias. Can it reverse from there? Absolutely it can. No, there's nothing that can stop price to go higher, as we have this constant encroachment from hourly chart. Till now, this hourly fair value gap, sorry, not hourly fair value gap, the hourly week constant encroachment is respecting. See how many times it's respecting, but this time it should not be respected, because market has built the whole setup over there. So this hourly constant encroachment should be broken. This time it should be broken. If you ask me about uh, my idea, my experience, my reading price action, every single thing is telling me this constant encroachment should be broken right now. Right now. The only thing is this bearish 50-minute fair value gap. It has the power to send the price back and break this level now. So it should be broken. If it's not broken, I will take a huge loss, and it's near about 20 handle over here. Right? No, not 20, actually 16 handle. It's gonna be a 16 handle loss, because I have taken a pyramid entry over there. To that order block, I added one more over there. And my partial is over there. That's why I just put it over there like that way. Show love, boom. I was targeting the inversion parallel gap. The price didn't go up enough. As I told you, if you are looking for this parallel gap, I explained why you should not wait for that parallel gap. I have already explained that. Why you should not wait for that one. When this parallel gap is broken, market should immediately trade that parallel gap, that inversion parallel gap. If it failed, instead of that, it has made another parallel gap. You have to believe the new parallel gap. See this new parallel gap? Let me mark it. So you should believe that parallel gap, and you should believe that market is reversing from that parallel gap, not from this one. So it's a rare case where market make that type of bearish parallel gap. But if it make that type of bearish parallel gap, you have to believe that bearish parallel gap. That's all, okay? I want to see a body close below that line. That should be happen, and at the same time, this constant encroachment should be broken. It should be broken. This is the propulsion block. It will be propulsion block when market will close below that line. So I'm just gonna mark it as a order block. But remember, here my partial has taken, okay? So my partial has taken, see, it's 16 handle. So my previous loss has been mitigated already. And there you go. Now you are afraid to take a loss, but you have to take the loss. Here is two type of logic. I have already explained both of the logic. That was a Judas swing initially to me, but I was curious. I mean, I was very careful about that bearish parallel gap. If my stop loss was below the last parallel gap over there, if it hit my stop loss, that means market closed below that bearish parallel gap, sorry, last parallel gap. I told that I will take sell. I don't care about anything. I will take sell over there. In that type of situation, I will wait to market tap to that parallel gap. If it when it has made that new parallel gap, I told that I will take my entry over there, because 90% of the time market doesn't trade that last parallel gap. 90% of the time, it instead of that, it use this parallel gap. So after trading this parallel gap, market go for that sell side liquidity. I told that I will add one more to that order block over here, to that order block. That's a perfect clean order block. That's a pyramid entry, so I use this thing, and I take the partial when it taps this sell side liquidity. So it's 16 handle. My first loss was for 12 handle. By that, I have mitigated my loss. I don't have any loss in my account. Now here, this 24 handle, all of them are my profit. All of them are my profit. And that's a good. Did you learn anything from here? Just let me know. Oh, by the way, thank you, Natken. Lenny, thank you, brother. Ryan, thank you. Jack, thank you, brother. Akshay Madhav, thank you. Gupta, thank you. KCJ, thank you. Christian, thank you. Peter, look at the wizard. Oh man, I'm not doing that. I just use that word for fun, man. Bro, it's for the subscription in Trading View to take trade in Nasdaq. Bro, it's for the subscription in Trading View to take trade in Nasdaq. I didn't understand what's for the subscription, brother. Beautiful price action in PM session. I love it. Okay, that's cool, man. Yes, brother, learned a lot. Thank you. No problem, Ryan. Yeah, we learned a lot. Thank you. Peter, the real wizard. Peter, stop it. GJ, thank you, brother. Thank you, Sergey. Ryan, penguins are jumping for joy. So, what am I right now? Am I bearish still? This is the place where you should take a pause. Why you should take a pause? Boom. Market consolidate little bit, make another boom. What do you think? It's going higher for the buy side liquidity? Of course it can do that. Of course it can do that. But I will give it a time, little time to decide what it wants to do now. It came to this hourly fair value gap, 4 hour fair value gap now. Or does it want to keep going lower until that constant encroachment? I need to be sure first. Okay, I'm gonna remove it. I'm just going to remove everything from my chart. I don't need anything. And this constant encroachment as well. Okay, so I just removed everything. Look where the body close above the 4 hour fair value gap, right? I'm not sure that market is going much more lower until the constant encroachment of that fair value gap. 4 hour fair value. I don't know that. Market didn't tell me that. Body didn't close inside this fair value gap, so I don't know that. Is it going to use the high of the 4 hour fair value gap as a support or not? I really don't know. Do I have any buy side liquidity? I have a lot of buy side liquidity. This is the extreme buy side liquidity, the strongest buy side liquidity, the most obvious buy side liquidity. Here, this one, because this is all-time high, and market should go for that level. So still I'm bullish. I'm not interested to frame another sell setup. What I will do, I will let market decide what it wants to do, and in that type of situation I have to wait for a 15-minute fair value gap or anything. Okay, just 15-minute anything, I have to wait. Can I take a buy from there? If I get an obvious setup, absolutely I can take a buy. The reason is market has taken the sell side liquidity, trade that 15-minute 4 hour fair value gap, so I can go for a buy, but it's not going to be very strong. Okay, like here, if you just remember, I took entry, I add one more over there, pyramid. Okay, so that was the strongest belief that market is going to take this sell side liquidity for sure and trade that 4 hour fair value gap at least for high for sure. That's why I was able to add one more contract over there. Here I told that 50-50, but after getting stopped out, it's the obvious one. Now you can say, brother, in that type of situation, why you took that buy? Why did you took that buy? Because when market was over there, that was a clean setup, not very strong setup, but still that was a very nice setup. Okay, to be honest, that was a very nice setup until that buy side liquidity. It was a very nice setup, as I'm bullish. I'm not bearish, I'm bullish. So that was a very clean and nice setup for me, so I took that one. I know that if I get stopped out, I'm able to mitigate my loss just by changing my bias, because I have this clean obvious liquidity. Okay, this is not liquidity, this is obvious liquidity. When the obvious liquidity has taken, this is going to be a support. Now market can go for the all-time high again. Can it reach until that area by today? Absolutely it can. It has that power. Still now, all the people who took sell over there, trust me, all of their stop loss is just above that high. See this high on my left or on my right over here, they put their stop loss just above that high. So even if market would love to go lower, it should take that high to stop all of them out who actually took the sell around that area. It should reach until that high, but you have to wait for a better price action. Here, when you should go for 30-second and 15-second chart, this is the place where you should go for the second chart. Second chart again. How do I know that? After a big run, continuation of the big run, and taking the liquidity, obvious liquidity, and some kind of high time frame level, everything is done. You are expecting some kind of consolidation now. Market is not going to provide you the setup from 1 minute chart now. It is going to provide the setup from 30-second chart now. This is just for study. Okay, I would love to go to 30-second and 15-second chart. You can ask yourself when I should look for second chart for our entry. This is the place where you should look for a second chart for your entry. 30-second chart, 15-second chart. Just remember, just look this area. What do you see? Is that a market structure shift? What do you think? Is that a market structure shift? I will say absolutely this is a very clean market structure shift over there. Everything should be aligned one after another, one after another. After market structure shift, you have to do two things. First, mark the entry fair value gap. mark the breakaway gap. Just go with our well-known setup. Okay, just don't believe the 22 YT model. Instead of that, just believe the our well-known setup. Is that immediate reaction? Absolutely, that's the immediate reaction. So take that entry, stop loss below this breakaway gap. Where I'm going to put my target? Am I going to target all of this? I know you are not going to do that. First look if there is any obvious entry fair value gap or last fair value gap to your 30-second chart, or uh, what to say, I mean the 15-second chart. Now from 30-second chart you can see this is the last fair value gap, right? So what you will do, you will target over there, that that last fair value gap. If you see any relatively equal highs around that area, any kind of relatively equal highs, that should be your target. Now over here I don't see any relatively equal highs. If I force the market, I can go this one as my relatively equal highs if I force the market. Okay, so yeah, you can target that relatively equal highs as well, or you can just go for the last fair value gap. Again, when you should look for 30-second chart and 15-second chart, this is the part I am talking about. 30-second chart, 15-second chart, when I should go for that, this is the level where you should look for that, because you know market can go either way, and it has already taken the liquidity tap to the higher time frame level. So higher time frame level has been tapped. Just don't think that it is going to fall. I believe that it will reach at least until that last fair value gap, at least until that area. When market has taken the most obvious liquidity tap to the hourly fair value gap, after that don't think that you are going to get and set up from your 1 minute chart, because the 1 minute chart setup has happened already over there. Everything happened in this price action, everything has happened already. So all you have to do, you have to think that 1 minute is not going to give you the precision. You have to go to the lower time frame. It can be 30 second. If you get a setup from 30-second chart, no problem. So maybe this 15-second chart entry is not good enough for you. So you can see from 30-second chart, this high has been shifted there, and that is the fair value gap. Okay, over there, that is the fair value gap. You can take your entry to that fair value gap, and you can target that last fair value gap from 30-second chart. That's the last fair value gap. You can target that last fair value gap. Or if you see any kind of relatively equal highs, you can target that one. Or maybe you will just take a partial, then you will put your stop loss to the break even. Okay, anything you can do, whatever you want to do, you can do. That's your job, how you will do that. But just remember, if there is relatively equal highs, don't target last fair value gap. As I don't have relatively equal highs, so I have targeted that last fair value gap. I don't have any relatively equal highs. I just forced market to make them as a relatively equal highs. So still that is what it is. Okay, either way, if you're wrong, you will put a stop loss to the break even. You got stopped out to the break even. If you think that no, until that area I will take a partial, or maybe I put my stop loss little higher, and if it hit me I will take a small profit, then I'm done. You can do that as well. It's up to you. Why it is coming back? Why you should come back, brother? You should not come back, right? The reaction of that fair value gap. This is the reaction. As I told you yesterday, if you remember or not, that reaction will send the price until a level over here. That level should be traded. Now over here I have this order block. See this order block until the open or the high. It can reach until any of this level. Then it can go higher and until this high. This high is the stop loss for all the trader that would sell. This is the high. Where is the stop loss up there? As it came until here, I will just, and if it is keep going lower, you will be stopped out to the break even. Simple. If you take that entry from the 30 second or 15 second chart, maybe you didn't close your trade, maybe didn't take any partial, you will be stopped out to the break even, so you're not going to lose anything. Instead of that, you'll just read the price. Otherwise, you will wait. As I told you, I don't know now market is coming until that area, or now it is going higher for the buy side. I don't know, I have no idea. So I have to wait for further price action, and then I will decide what it is going to happen. Okay, why don't you trade gold? What a question, Vikash Patel. Why I don't trade gold? Oh, okay, I actually don't trade gold because one guy unsubscribed me, so 5699 is my subscriber. That's why I don't trade gold. I need 10,000 subscribers, then I will go for gold. Thank you, Ben, for boom. Tito, how I now have learned your strategy of the 15-minute travel gap, and I love it. I'm sticking to it now. Still joining the lives, learn, but this all made sense to me. Okay, that's cool, Natkan. If actually, guys, I really don't know what you should know, so I keep talking. Like I keep talking, I keep talking. Whatever comes in my mind, I keep talking. If I say something, please don't think that I'm rude. Please don't think like that. Okay. Mm, I'm thinking that you are now learning how to read A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay, alphabet. You are learning that. And I have already passed that area. So I have already learned the alphabet A, B, C, D, E. I have already learned them. Now I am just making words like A for apple, B for ball, C for cat. So I forgot what is important and where you actually face the problem when you are learning A, B, C, D. Because I am now in word making area. Okay, I hope you'll understand what I am trying to tell you. You guys don't ask me anything. uh, Whatever you ask me, I try to answer them. Otherwise, when I just told I will just look for sell, when I'll be stopped out, I'll look for sell. Nobody asked me why you will just change your bias, why you should not stay with your bias. Every single time you told that if I get stopped out, I will do nothing over there, and I will take rebuy if it can go above that fair value. Sorry, this fair value cup. Okay, if it go above that fair value cup, I will take rebuy. But today you told that you will go for sell, so nobody asked me the question. Now, if you don't ask me, I don't know what is your query, and when I don't know what is your query, I really don't know how to explain everything. So I keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, so that you guys can understand what is happening in my mind. But exactly, I really don't know what is your problem, where is your problem, what is your lackings. Okay, I hope that you will understand my situation. That's why I keep talking. It's asking for subscription in trading view to take paper trade. It's asking for subscriptions in trading view to take paper trade. I don't know, I can paper trade, I mean, yeah, I can do the paper trade. I mean, this trade I took today, I don't want to push my button, but yeah, it's just working for me. Oh, by the way, I have the subscription, can be for that as well. I don't know, brother. When will you be sure? I like 15 minutes CB inversion or at least 1 minute inversion. 1 minute inversion is for setup, I mean entry. 15-minute inversion is for bias. Try to understand the fact, brother. 15-minute inversion or 15-minute travel gap is for bias. Like, I don't know where market is going. I will use 1 minute inversion or any kind of travel gap to take entry. Which way I will take entry? Am I going to take buy or am I going to take sell? It will depend on 15-minute fair value gap, either the inversion fair value gap or the fair value gap. The 15-minute fair value gap will determine the bias. 1 minute fair value gap will determine the setup. Do you understand, brother? Oh my god, that was an awesome trade. Thank you, Peter. The well-known setup played out clearly. Genius. T2 is equal no fear. Okay, T2 is equal precision. Anything else? The second chart is really an opener for all of us. I guess so, brother. Sorry, I want to enter one you stream now. No problem, Miguel. I know that you are busy with your job, so it's okay. No need to be sorry, brother. That is okay, brother. We are same. I just came now. Yeah, there is nothing wrong. Okay, TGIF is starting early. I don't trade TGIF, brother. It is equal to the patient wizard. Any other title for me, please? Okay. Any other title for me? How to trade in Nasdaq? Mr. Patil, how to trade in Nasdaq? How to trade it? If you are outside of USA, then you have to trade it through Apex or Top Step, I guess. Okay, you have to trade them through Apex or Top Step. Otherwise, you are not able to trade through any other uh, what to say. I mean, I don't know. Tamimi P for Powell. That is my friend. Last day, who I don't remember the name, but someone just told me that Powell is my friend. Perfect stream, bro. Thank you, Peter. You always tell more than I deserve. Always, Peter. Peter, Ryan, you guys always tell. What is TGIF? TGIF is the. Let me show you. See this weekly candle in Friday last hour. So from 3 to 4. If it is a very bullish day, extremely bullish candle from the weekly chart, as per ICT, market will close. You will just mark the low and high. Market will close around the 30% or 20%. Okay, so if you just mark it with with percentage, I mean this whole candle range, it will close from high, sorry, below the high. It will be at the 20% or 30% level. It will close over there in Friday last hour, and that is called TGIF, one setup for life. But I don't trade that. Okay, Islam bullish. Suggest a broker to trade in Nasdaq. There is no broker where you can trade Nasdaq, brother. By the way, there is the membership link. If anyone is interested, you can press the membership. Okay, Peter, perfect stream, bro. Thank you, Tamimi. Okay, contact me. I will make thumbnail for your channel video. Uh, Mr. Patil, thank you for that, brother. Thumbnail. I just is that really important? Thumbnail? I don't know. Previously, one guy, Ovinobo, he actually made the thumbnail for me, but he is now he's busy for his study, so I'm just let it go. Mr. Patil, thank you, brother, for that offer. Can you please give me a message to my Twitter? I will contact with you, I guess. Jack T, the patient wizard who doesn't give a shit sometimes. Is that a title, brother? I don't give a bull or a beer. Okay, okay, guys. Lot of drama over here, and you guys are just making troll to me. Okay, now I understand that you are making troll to me. Okay, that order block hold the market. I would love to mark something else. So I'm going to remove this 1 minute chart. Instead of that, I would love to mark this thing and the bearish fabric. So this is another bearish fabric up. Let's see if it can break that bearish fabric up or not. Contact me. I make professional thumbnail for your YouTube channel videos. Thank you, brother. Just give me an knock. Oh, by the way, guys, near about 80 people are watching, and I got 24 likes. I hate you all. I hate you all. I have a long journey, near about 6 hour journey. Okay, then I have to walk on the road in this hot weather whole day. Then I have to come back again to my home, and maybe I will catch the PM session. Can you imagine what is going to happen tomorrow? I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Still, I'm here in front of all of you guys. Yeah, I know I talk too much, but still, I'm trying to read the price for you guys so that you can learn something from here. And still, you are not trying to push the thumbnail button. I mean, sorry, not thumbnail. Push that thumbs up button. At least give me thumbs down, but push the button, brother, please. Peter, can I make the member only video stream? Can I do that? I will do that. And then if I don't get the thumbs up from my members, I will block them on after another. Brother, how do we know that 830 can be reliable to be used as support or resistance? Like what we should wait or look for? Basically, this 830, I mean, if you ask me that, it's gonna be a very difficult question for me because still I'm not 100% sure about this 830, but temporarily I'm just seeing when it is broken. In the morning session I told that if it closed above that one, first time it respect, second time it closed, the next time it will use as a support until the buy side liquidity. When the buy side liquidity has taken, it came here 1 2 3 times, rejected from that 830, went higher. So I thought that market will use that breaker block and take that buy side. No, it's not a clean buy side liquidity. Still, I forced market to make that as a buy side liquidity because you know that I don't go for the clean just one high. I go for the relative equal highs. Still, I just force market to give me the buy side liquidity. It broke lower. Next time, I would love to see it should be traded until the liquidity is not taken. It should be used as a resistance. Now it didn't reach until that area. Instead of that, it has used this bearish parabolic gap. It's all depends on the price action, and I'm not 100% sure about the 830, brother. That's true. Still, I'm observing so many things for 830. I don't get time. That's to be honest, that's true. I don't get time. If I got the time, then maybe I would figure that out. So I'm just trying to make sure that, I mean, this line is important. Just remember always, this is a very important line, and you will expect that it will use either resistance or support. Either way, it will be used. That's all, okay? Can you explain the order block, please? Natkan, I have already made a video about order block. If you watch that video, trust me, brother, everything about order block will be cleared. Every doubt will be cleared. But it's all about just my opinion. So be careful about that, okay? Just my opinion. Yeah, I would be maybe I'll be here. I will be stopped out over there. But it is what it is. Oops, I forgot. Light now. Ryan, can you please block Peter? Please, brother. Can you please do that for me? Like and subscribe. Thank you, Costa Godwin. You're here for so long now. So we should wait for confirmation from 15-minute candle. Thanks again, brother. No problem. Yeah, from 15-minute, not from 1 minute, not from any other time frame. That confirmation should be from 15-minute chart. Okay, that should be from 15-minute chart. Now here, as I told you, I'm still bullish, but most of the time you won't get any opportunity to take entry from 1 minute chart. Most of the time, go to the back back price action and see whenever market has taken the buy side liquidity. For example, Remember, it has taken the buy side liquidity around that area. So all the buy side liquidity has taken. Look, from 1 minute chart, you didn't get any setup over there, nothing. But if you go to your 30-second chart or 15-second chart, just here is 30-second chart, here is your 15-second chart. Okay. After taking the whole buy side liquidity, just look, maybe you are looking for a sell. If you go to your 30-second, sorry, your 1 minute chart, you will never get a setup. So what you have to do, you have to come to this lower time frame, either 30-second chart or 15-second chart. Look over here, do you see any setup to that big run? See this big run? Do you see any setup from this time frame? Anybody? Either from this 30-second chart or from this 15-second chart. Do you see any setup? Anybody? Yes, bro, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, okay. Peter, lol, lots of love. Okay, the penguin will be sad if we block Peter. Can you see any setup, guys? Just let me know from either from 30-second chart or from 15-second chart. Is there any setup? Sell setup. I'm asking for the sell setup, which is more obvious, more clean. After taking the most obvious buy side liquidity and a high time frame level, you are not going to get any setup from 1 minute chart. That's for sure. Not always, but 90% of the time you are not going to get any setup from there. So in this case, if you come to the lower time frame, now in 30-second chart, yeah, I know that this is not a clean market structure shift. Instead of that, if I come here, this swing low, is that valid for shifting market structure? Absolutely. If this low, I pick this low, is that valid for shifting market structure? Absolutely. Is there any buy side liquidity left? No. This high has taken all the buy side liquidity. All the buy side liquidity taken, market went lower, went higher. Do you get displacement? Absolutely, you got the displacement. Do you have a fair value gap? Absolutely, I have a fair value gap. There. Okay. Take entry over there. Is that an immediate reaction? Absolutely immediate reaction. Put your stop loss above that high. The swing high, because it's still 8 handle. Where should be your target? Here you will go for relatively equal highs or the last fair value gap. Now, if you see the last fair value gap or the relatively equal highs, you have this relatively equal highs. Sorry, not relatively equal highs. It's called the relatively equal lows. Is that relatively equal lows? Still said. Absolutely. Put your stop target over there. But it's just 12 handle. I know it's 12 handle. I know it's 12 handle. It's fun, brother. It's fun. Breaker and fair value gap setup. Yeah, there was a breaker setup as well. I saw that, but I didn't talk about that. Yes, clean, well known, 15 sec on 15 second. Absolutely, Ravi. Breaker and fair value cap setup. MSS and fair value cap is clear in 15 second. Absolutely, brother. Time check 15 minutes before 3 p.m. Okay, thank you, brother. I forgot. To be honest, I forgot that. So if you just look over here in 1 minute chart, yeah, you don't have any setup. That fall, you don't have any setup. Now I'm removing this buy side liquidity because that is not the buy side liquidity. Here, oh, by the way, what is the high time frame for second chart? What is the high time frame? 1 minute is the high time frame for second chart. If you go to 15-minute chart, cool, no problem. But 1 minute is enough as a high time frame for second chart. Market has taken the liquidity, trade the last fair value gap. This candle, these two candles from 1 minute chart, these two candles will give you the setup. These two candles will give you the setup from 15-second chart. Am I looking for sell? Absolutely not. I'm looking for buy. See this implied fair value gap. I'm expecting this is going to be worked. I mean, this fair value gap will hold the price, send it back until this high at least. Until that high. until that high, at least market should go higher. Can it reverse and go lower? Absolutely it can, but I would love to see this high is taken at least. If you look to the 15-minute chart, it is trading the order block. This is the order block. I'm thinking that this order block is going to be broken and market is going to take that high. Why that? All of the people who took sell, their stop loss is just above here, just above here. So market should take that buy side liquidity. And am I going to take any entry over here? No, I'm not. Why? The price action is not clean. Can you see? It's not clean at all. But here also the price action was not clean as well. But here was a different matter or different sector. I had this clean sell side liquidity. Remember that sell side liquidity was the obvious sell side liquidity, and that was obviously clean. We knew that market came here to this bearish parabolic from 15-minute chart. If it wants to go higher, it will keep going higher. If it fails, I'm going to take sell entry after the last parabolic broken. So I'm not interested to take any entry over here right now this way. But as I told you, this is logic. You should learn this logic. If you can learn this logic, trading is nothing to you. Trust me, called nothing to you. Why those two candle gave the setup? Man, why those? Not why, brother. I mean, if you just go to your 15-second chart, you will see that those candles actually made the setup over there. So the setup in 15-second chart happened on that area. Not that area, actually, here, that area. Not those candles, but yeah. Again, no entry is valid right now. No entry, please. Try to understand the price action over here. You can just read the price, but you can't push your button. You have to understand when you should push your button and when you should not push your button. This is the area where you should not push the button. Can you see the differences? I mean, this price action and now this price action. What is the difference? In that price action, you had clean sell side liquidity. Remember? Now, do you have any buy side liquidity or any kind of sell side liquidity? You don't have. Can you see the differences? This sell and this buy, the differences. I am expecting market will go and take that high, that single high, but I'm not gonna take any entry over here. I marked that implied fair value gap. I told that this fair value gap is going to use as a support now. Market should reach until that buy side liquidity. That doesn't mean I'm gonna take an entry over here, because here this is all my expectation without any price action, without anything. That's obvious. I don't have any liquidity. If there is no liquidity, there is no trade. If there is no liquidity, there is no trade. If there is buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity, price is just at the middle of the range, no trade for you. These are all rules you have to understand. First, if there is no liquidity, there is no trade. What is liquidity? Just relatively equal highs, just relatively equal lows. No other liquidity, nothing else. No previous day high, previous week high, session liquidity, session bullshit. Everything is bullshit. In my opinion. Okay. I'm sorry for that. In my opinion. It will work sometimes. It will work most. It won't work most of the time. Most of the time. If you go with relatively equal highs, relatively equal lows, obvious liquidity is strongest liquidity. Trust me, 99% of the time it will work. 99% of the time it will work. Write it down on your notebook. 99% of the time it will work. I proved it yesterday, if you remember or not, when CPI candle missed that to take that buy side liquidity. I don't care about the all-time high. I'm just caring about the buy side liquidity I marked below this all-time high. So if there is no liquidity, no trade. If there is only buy side liquidity and you are seeing market is going lower, but remember, just think, this is clean buy side liquidity, very clean buy side liquidity, but you are seeing that market is going lower. What do you think? Market is going lower to take some sell side liquidity. After that, we'll go for that buy side liquidity. That's for sure. You are not going to join to that down move. You are not going to join over there. Instead of that, you will wait until a higher time frame level, maybe 15-minute bullish fair value gap, maybe hourly fair value, I don't know, anything. You will wait for that. Then you will frame your trade for that buy side liquidity. If you have clean buy side liquidity, clean sell side liquidity, and prices at the middle point, no trade for you because you don't know which one is going to be triggered first. I don't care how beautiful the setup is. I don't care about anything from the middle of that range. Buy side and sell side. Prices inside. I mean middle. No trade around that area. You will see that market is very near to take that buy side liquidity. Then it will reverse and take the sell side liquidity. It happens. Most of the time it happens. So no trade for that. If and only if it is one-sided, you will go for that. If it is not one-sided, no trade. Simple. Simple logic. Don't make it complicated. One-sided means just one buy side. You have only buy side liquidity. You don't have any sell side liquidity. Go for that buy side liquidity. You have only sell side liquidity, no buy side liquidity. Go for that sell side liquidity. Done. You have both buy side, sell side, no trade. Simple. I am not able to hold trade for long time. What to do? You have to take the partial discipline, man. In that type of situation, you have to take the partial. If you just can't hold your trade for so long, for example, let me explain that. Okay, just you took a sell over there, for example. Okay, you took sell over here. Your stop loss is over there, and this is your sell side liquidity. Now you know market is coming here, that should be your target. But what you will do, you actually close your trade when it is at the last fair value gap over there. So what you do actually, you actually closed your trade when market came here. You closed your trade. So in that type of situation, do one thing: take partial over there, put your stop loss to the break even, and the rest on, let it go until the sell side liquidity. Don't give a shit to that entry anymore, because you are already profitable. You took the partial and you put your stop loss to the break even. Now if it hit your stop loss, you don't care, because you would close your trade over there. Now you are taking partial and you give the rest to reach until your expectation. This is the only way to hold a trade for so long. There is no other way. So there was no entry for anyone over 15-second chart, not 1 minute chart. So there was no entry for anyone. No, I didn't say that. I mean, you didn't understand what did I say. Can spend that entry for the short 119. Thank you. 119. Where is 119? But I didn't take the entry over there, and I didn't do anything over here. All I told that after taking the buy side liquidity and hitting a time frame, you have to come here to the lower time frame. I mean 30-second chart or 15-second chart, and if you come around that area, you will get a perfect setup. So if you see over here in 15-second chart, market structure shift, fair value gap, trade the fair value gap, went for the sell side liquidity. But you are not going to get any setup around the 1 minute chart most of the time. Not always, most of the time. That's all I told. Okay. By the way, guys, I was very happy actually, because I thought that I touched 3000 five. Okay, now it's cool. 5702. Congratulate me. It was 5699, so I was very upset because it hit 5700. Then one guy maybe unsubscribed, but now I can see 3 more people subscribe to my channel. Congratulations, welcome to my channel. Whoever subscribed to my channel, thank you, brother, for subscribing. And please give me a congratulation because I touched 5700. Market reverses from my slightly in early from my buy side or sell side liquidity levels. Why? I don't know. Ask market why it has done that. How can I tell you that? Ask market, man. So please don't forget to congratulate me because I just touched 5700. Yeah, it's a huge achievement for me. 5700 people. It's huge achievement for me, okay? So please don't forget to congratulate me. Thank you, Ben Cruz and Ravi. Thank you, brother. Okay, still as I told you, still I'm looking for buy. I'm not interested to take sell. Just remember at this opening over here, this candle's opening, this is a perfect order block, the bearish order block from 15 minute chart. Okay, let me remove the implied fair gap. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be very difficult. Okay, so that bearish fair gap, remember that bearish fair, sorry, not bearish fair gap, bearish order block. It should be broken and it should keep going higher. As I told, at least that high should be taken. Okay. Now, if market has more ability, then it can reach until that area. It will depend on the time, but the best option is to let the price go for the rest of the day because it has done the most obvious thing. It has taken the buy sell liquidity. Remember, at the morning session, I marked the buy sell liquidity. I told that it's gonna be taken. Then it has taken the sell side liquidity. That was more obvious in the morning at the PM session. So buy side has taken, sell side has taken. Everything has taken. Market can easily consolidate. This is a high volatility consolidation. High volatile consolidation. I talked about this even before starting my stream, today's morning session, if you remember or not. See this range bound price action, and this is called high volatile consolidation or sideways. Just compare with other days, you will understand what do I mean by that. Even this consolidation, see market went one way. This is absolutely sideways. Look, market went one way. Market went here to here one way, one way, one way. But look over here, it didn't went one way. Instead of that, it is at the same level. See, and it is called high volatile consolidation. After a big range day, market do two type of things. Either it consolidate or it is it continue the expansion from the yesterday. Okay, that means yesterday was a bullish day, today should be the bullish day. This is the two type of situation after a big range day. If it is a consolidation, it's gonna be a high volatile consolidation, and this is high volatile consolidation. Write it down, guys, otherwise you will forget everything. Okay, I will forget because I won't tell all of these things always. Please write those down on your rules book so that you will be, if you really don't know what is going to happen beforehand, how can you predict the price where market is now going? Just by liquidity you can't trade, just by fair value gap you can't trade. Have to understand the policy over here. So if you don't understand them, it's gonna be very difficult for you. Okay, thank you Ryan for writing boom. Jack T, thanks for the penguin, congrats brother. Okay, all time high subscribers brother, well deserved. Thank you Ryan. Having congrats brother, thank you so much guys. Okay guys, it's 301 and I, as I told, it's gonna be a 1 hour lecture. I'm extremely sorry because I disturb you in this untime, but yeah, I'm gonna leave. But always remember, if you put your time over here, put it perfectly. Don't just look for entry. If you keep looking for entry, you will never improve. You will, oh by the way, before closing, make sure that you all of you give me the likes. So 38 likes, give me at least 12 more likes so that it's gonna be 50 likes, please. Okay, please just give me 12 more likes. The 12 people didn't give me the like, please give me the like. Did learn outside 22 ICT mentorship, brother? I have watched ICT's all the video, okay, from his YouTube, all the video, not one time, lot of time. So if you ask me what I have done, it's the long journey, but I studied perfectly the 22 IT model and the breaker block. Outside of 22 mentorship, I studied the breaker block. I have watched all of his video. and whichever was good to me, I read them. I mean, I studied them as well. So if you ask me directly what I have studied, I don't know. Which one I learned, 2023 mentorship, it's just awesome. Every single video is full of information, lot of information, thousand of information over there, thousand information. It's too much for me. The core content, what is core content? Everyone will tell you that core content, they are studying core content. Do you know what is core content? The core content is a general thing. That means what is order block? ICT just gave you the definition of the order block. You have to study the order block, the breaker block, the mitigation block, the rejection block, everything you have to study, because ICT mm, just explain there is something which is called order block. But how to use that order block, when to use that order block, when you should expect that order block, every single thing is different. You have to study them and you have to break that down. Easy. If you think it's easy, go for that. If you don't think it's easy, not easy, don't go for core content, because it's useless. The core content is useless without your effort to learn that. Okay, remember that 18.7 on 3.50. Just remember that one. 3 p.m. brother. Yeah, I'm going to close. Don't worry. Hit the like. It's free. Thank you, Tamimi. What do you recommend me besides 2022? No, I am not going to recommend anything except 2022. But it's up to you, brother. When you will start streaming during London session next week? Yeah, Tamimi. From next week, London session, not for NQ. It's gonna be for gold. Okay, it's not going for NQ. It's going to be gold. Guys, please make sure that it's 50 likes. I need 6 more likes. If you give me 6 more likes, I'm gonna close my session. Please give it to me before closing the session. Please, it's a request. Okay, please do that. Just 6 more people push the like button. So guys, please don't forget to write down everything I told you. Okay, so you are not going to get it from anyone else. Trust me, for getting all of this information you have to pay them, either for the Discord group or for the mentorship. Now I'm here free, that's why you are not going to give the value over here. It's up to you, but my request, please write it down. If you write down whatever I tell you, how should you expect something beforehand? I'm not gonna be benefited by that. Okay, I'm not going to get any paid pay for that. Okay, you are not going to give me $1,000 when you will earn million of dollars. You are not going, even you will never forget, I mean, you will never remember me. Okay, you will forget about me. So I'm doing all of these things without any reason. If you really want to learn it, just do what I tell. Just do what I tell. Write it down. Every rules, whatever I tell you, write it down. Don't think that you will keep that in your mind. Why I told that market is going for that high. Why I told that? How do I know that? It was a very nice sell setup. It's going for sell. Now why suddenly I just changed my mind and I told that I will go for that high. I explained that. Why? Whoever took the sell around that area, this is the area where they put their stop loss. Market should go for that stop loss. And market has already taken the sell liquidity. Tap to this 4-hour fair value gap. Why 4-hour fair value gap? At the morning session I explained that. Okay, where the body closed above this high, no body closed inside this fair value gap. So how do I know that market is going for that constant encroachment? I don't know. What should I expect? Market is going higher. Why? Take at least that high and until this last fair value gap, at least until that last fair value gap, market is going higher. Is that entry signal? Absolutely not. This is just an expectation and it will work. You should work with your expectation. That's all, brother. So yeah, guys, thank you for everything, and we learn from the best wizard. Don't like the video. If you don't like it, will continue the live stream. Yeah, guys, please. Okay, I got 50 likes. Thank you, guys. At least 50 people give me the likes. So thank you all for joining me, and thanks to all for subscribing to my channel. I'm going to give you the freedom. I'm not gonna disturb you anymore. Just if it hit it, Don't forget to write down boom to my Twitter. Okay. So until the next time, cheers, guys. No fake penguins. Yeah, no fake penguins. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.